And without opening your eyes, just bring your hands together. Feel the warmth of your hands. And make an intention. Put an intention for this practice today. Open your eyes. Namaste. Interlace your fingers. Push the skin on your chest down and look up towards the sky. Inhale in deeply. Exhale, bring your head back to center. So what we are trying to do here is to feel the neck, pull in a little bit so that we stimulate the cells on our neck and it gets more supple. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring your head back to center. Good. If this feels okay and you want to move more of your skin on the neck and the muscles, you can bring your lower row of teeth forwards. So it doesn't look very attractive, look a bit like a bulldog, but you bring it out and then back to center, jaw back to its place. Shake it if it feels tense, and we'll do it twice more. So one more. Good. And release your hands. Look side to side. You can have your eyes closed. Just letting the neck activate. And then rotate your head side to side. So today we're going to be focusing on the calf muscles and the lower part of the legs, the feet as well. So now bring your head back to center and roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forwards. So now we are paying some attention to the upper body. Bring your hands forwards, bring your arms up, hands stretch side to side, side to side. Good. Take a little twist, opposite hand to knee, looking over your shoulder. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Good. So we're going to use 1 or 2 blocks and a belt. Bring your feet in front of you and have your feet resting on the floor. Just start by rubbing along the front of your shins and the back of your calves and around your ankles. And let your knees fall outwardly. And wrap your calf muscles. This should be gentle movement. See how you feel that you need to do it. Maybe 2 hands go to one leg at a time. Around the knees as well. And then we're going to press on the feet, starting on the big toe, pressing the middle of the big toe and the first phalanx, then the ball of the foot, the inside of the arches of the feet, around your ankles. And now on the outside of the feet, so the little toes. This little toe went to the market. And the outside of your feet. I'm digging my fingers just behind. And then go back to massaging the backs of your calves. Then with one hand, press on the back of the calf with your thumbs. Your fingers are on the front of your shin. So you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you go down and brush it upwards with the thumbs as you return. This is called pétrissage and exfoliage. Good. On the other side. So whether you have pain on a part of the body or not, by doing this type of touch and massages, you will connect with what is needed. Maybe you feel that your knees are a little bit sensitive right now, but you didn't know because you haven't been in touch with it. So rub the rest of the leg, the thighs, and the feet. So when we have an injury, we have to pay attention. We have to let that part of the body know that we are caring about it, that we are prepared to help it. Okay, so if you have 2 blocks, put the 2 blocks in front of you. If you don't have 2 blocks, do 1 leg at a time. So we're going to place the arches of the feet onto the block. And we're going to just move the toes. The hands are resting, are helping us to rest our upper body. So moving the toes, if you're doing 1 foot, just move the toes to touch the block and then bring it up and touch the block and bring it up. If you have 2 blocks, then you can go like if you were driving or something. Or maybe if you have 1 block, you can do it at the edge. So these little movements will help you warm up the calf and the front of the shin, etc. Good. Now bring your heels onto the blocks and point your toes away and bring them up. Point away and bring them up. Point away and bring them up. Point and up. Unfortunately, for warming up, we need to do quite a lot of repetitions, especially if we are doing, this is a warm up with no weight bearing. And go around, turning your feet in one direction and in the other direction.
Okay, have a nice day.
Good. Now bring your right foot towards your groin and your left foot will come on top of the block. If you have very flexible knees, the knees might go down and be painful. We don't want to do that. If that is the case, you can have, well, a block will be a little bit too much, but you can have your arm holding your thigh. If you don't have hyperflexion, I don't have a hyperflexion, just have your heel onto the block and lean a little bit forwards. This will start stretching behind the calf. If you want more, you can hold onto your toes. You can press down So I'm holding my left toes with my left hand and pressing down with my right hand. Good. And release, shake the leg. We're going to do it again. But you don't want to force it too much. Flexing the toes will engage the rest of the leg. So if this feels that is a lot already, you should stay there and concentrate. If this feels that you are stretching and you can also move your upper body a little bit, then opening your right arm away and bring the arm overhead and bring it out. Exhale as you arch towards the leg. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, arch. Inhale, bring it up. So this is Janusirsasana. And lifting the foot will give you different stretch. And if you can, just stay there for a moment. Inhale, inhale, exhale in. And inhale, come all the way up, turn towards your leg and release and give it a bit of a massage. So if you have some injury, it's always best to start exercising on the leg that doesn't have an injury, because the brain starts processing the benefits of it, and then it will not stop you so much when you do it on the side that does have the injury. So prep your other side, your right side this time. And we're going to bring the left foot towards the groin. The right heel is on top of the block. So the left hand can come onto the thigh. Remember, if your knee feels it here, you can put a cushion, or you can even put your right arm underneath so that it doesn't go bowing to the other side. If your knees don't overstretch, then just hold your right foot with your right hand. Left hand is onto your thigh. And we're bringing our weight towards the thigh, towards the leg. And bring it up. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Now we're going to go again and see how you feel. If this is enough and you want to concentrate on your breath and on releasing the muscles, then you just stay there. More is not always best. If you feel okay and your calf is stretching and you want to move your arm, then you can choose to do that. And then allow yourself to be that side stretch. We're opening up towards the left. Good. And inhale, bring it back. Release. And give your leg a nice massage. Good. Coming into all fours, please. Just liberate your spine by doing a bit of cat-cow, arching up. Letting your ribs go towards the floor. Good. And coming back to center. So shake your hips side to side. Then make a circle over your knees, as if you were circling on the floor or on the ceiling with your hips, but not on the wall. So if you circle on the wall, it will be your salsa hips. And here we are circling on the floor. So it's your the hip joints that get activated. All right. So we're going to bring the left leg back and just bounce gently backwards to stretch that calf muscle. And for this one, you can have your hands a little bit further forwards to your shoulders so that you have more room. And if you can, roll your toes. So you come forwards and your toes are on the top, and you come back and you push your heel away. Coming forwards and back. And forwards and back. Be gentle, forwards and back. Release and change sides. So your right heel, first you push it back, then you come forwards and back, rolling your toes on the ground. You're strengthening your ribs, all of these sides, the serratus muscles, because you're holding your upper body weight. Your arms are strengthening as well. And release. Good. Now, bring your right foot to massage your calves. So we are using the top of the foot to go around. I'm starting on my left. So the top of the foot is massaging the calves. Your arms are holding your weight. And then change sides. So this will be a little bit stronger than what you were doing before with your hands. If this is too much, you can go back to doing it with your hands. So we are massaging the calf muscles with the feet, with the foot, going across the muscles. Tuck your toes under and come into old dog. Your knees are bent. Your chest is towards your thighs. And from old dog, from this position, you start walking the dog gently, gently. Swaying your hips side to side. Your head is relaxed between your arms. And then see if you can have one heel going down towards the floor, putting the weight in there. And then change sides. Go gently. When the knee is outstretched, you are stretching the whole of the back of the leg. If the knee is bent, neither the calf nor the hamstrings get stretched. So there are different levels. You might be stretching, but just with little steps. Or you might want to bring one leg off the floor and put all of that weight. I wouldn't recommend it on the leg that you have an injury. But on the other one, you can. Good. And gently walk towards the front of your mat. And grab hold of your elbows, swaying your upper body side to side. Again, get in touch with your legs, massaging the inside of the legs and the back of the legs. And each position that we massage our bodies, the position changes, the type of massage changes as well. And I'm going to show you one more way in which you can use parts of your body to massage other areas. We're going to use this time the forearms to massage the calves. The way that you're going to do this is by bringing your arms behind your legs, and then you're going to come into a squat. And you're going to move your forearms down onto that calf and maybe go side to side. So each point where your arms are resting and your weight is going towards your arms, you are pressing different mama points, energy points. If this is too much, please don't try it. You can go back into doing a massage with your hands. So these are at the same time is massaging your forearms. I know it looks strange. We look a little bit like a hen pecking. Good. Release. Just give your calf muscles a quick massage all over. We're going to stretch now with the belt. So have your belt nearby. Sometimes I get cramps at night on my calves, and then the rest of the day I can feel it, I can remember it. So it's good to get some ways of massaging the calf muscles that help us to rehabilitate them. So take your belt, we're going to lie onto our backs and have the belt as long as we can have it. And we're going to let the weight of the leg rest onto the belt. The toes are towards our forehead. You can close your eyes, just imagine that your leg is moving away, is coming away from you, but at the same time staying put so that you feel this stretch. It's useful as well to imagine that your heel is going towards the ceiling. So this is a passive stretch because you're holding your leg with the belt. You can, if you want, move your foot side to side. That will be felt on the outside or the inside of the calves. Bend your knee, change the foot. Your arms are resting by the side of the body, but you're holding the leg. Toes can flex towards your forehead to bring more of a stretch to the back of the leg. And you can move the foot a little bit side to side to feel the sides. Remember that our muscles are not just one, they're a combination of several muscles coming to help us move. Like the rotator cuff, there are 4. The quadriceps is 4 muscles as well. Release the leg bring your feet onto the floor and just sway your knees side to side. Rocking your sacrum on the floor. Separate your feet the width of the width of the mat and let both legs rest to one side, bringing the foot onto the knee and maybe the arms overhead. Look away from your knees and feel your ribs and your hips and your thighs. Release the foot, bring yourselves back to center. Sway your legs side to side and then go to the other side, resting the foot over the knee, looking away from your knees. Releasing the front of the leg. And release, bringing yourself back to center. Feet together, knees apart, into your goddess pose. Letting go of tension between your legs and your inner thighs, your hips. I have my arms overhead. And if this is a good position for you, you can stay there for a little bit longer. We're going to go into our Shavasana. So Shavasana traditionally is with the legs along the floor and the hands by the sides of the body, chin towards the chest. But you can also have your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, or even stay in the Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhaling and exhaling, letting go. Bring the focus to your calves. Feel that area of your body where we were working. You might feel some pulsation, some sensation, wherever you focus your mind. The energy goes and the blood flow goes. And really gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. Roll your head side to side. Stretch your neck. Do anything that you need to do to release your body. Bring it back into the awake position. And then bring yourselves up into a comfortable seated position. You can sit on a block or on the floor. And today we're going to do a different type of Om. Normally we do Om out loud. Today we're going to whisper it. So it will sound like this. Om. We want to bring that vibration within and whisper the Om. I'm having my palms facing down in Chin Mudra, index finger and thumb together, shoulders back and down. 3 Oms and shanties. Inhale to begin. Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Palms together. Rub your palms, making the movement a little faster. And we're going to bring our warm hands to our calves. Just closing the cycle. Namaste. Give yourselves a little clap. Well done. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that.
Very nice.